Welcome back to Iran Protests Weekly, where we round up the protest rallies of Iran's people against the mullah's regime. Last week marked the anniversary of the 2022 uprising and the death of Mahsa Amini at the hands of the regime's repressive police forces. To commemorate this uprising, the courageous people of Kurdistan province and other Iranian cities expressed their anger towards the criminal clerical rule through strikes, nighttime chants, and street demonstrations. Cities like Saqqez, Divandarreh, and others in the heroic Kurdistan province witnessed a widespread general strike on the anniversary of the 2022 nationwide uprising. From the early hours of the morning, merchants and shopkeepers in these cities, in solidarity with nationwide calls to action, pulled down their shutters, bringing the bazaars to a standstill. On the evening of September 16th, many neighborhoods in Tehran echoed with nighttime chants of "Death to the Dictator." People in many cities took to the streets, shaking the foundations of the clerical dictatorship with this slogan.
25 شهریور سالگرد مهسا امینی تهران پارس.
مرگ بر دیکتاتور! مرگ بر دیکتاتور! مرگ بر دیکتاتور! مرگ بر خامنه‌ای! مرگ بر خامنه‌ای! لعنت بر خمینی! مرگ بر خامنه‌ای! مرگ بر دیکتاتور! مرگ بر حکومت بچه کش! خامنه‌ای ضحاک میکشیمت زیر خاک! مرگ بر دیکتاتور! مرگ بر دیکتاتور! مرگ بر دیکتاتور! مرگ بر دیکتاتور!
جردن امروز 25 شهریور 404 هستش. پیروزی با ماست.
The Gohardasht district of Karaj saw a large presence of people chanting "Death to the Dictator," and from Zahedan to Tehran, "I sacrifice my life for Iran." Karaj also witnessed a widespread presence of people chanting anti-regime slogans. Additionally, the people and youth of Kale Hassan Khan took to the streets, clashing with police forces and forcing them to retreat. People in the Sadeghieh area of Tehran also came to the streets to hold anti-regime protests. The cities of Shiraz and Mashhad also saw gatherings of freedom-loving people who came to the streets to commemorate the uprising.
Dictator! مرگ بر دیکتاتور! مرگ بر دیکتاتور! مرگ بر دیکتاتور! مرگ بر دیکتاتور!
On Sunday, September 14th, Isfahan witnessed a large gathering of steel and mining industry retirees. The retirees held a massive march, calling out the regime's corruption and mismanagement, which has resulted in the bankruptcy of the retirement fund and the severe decline in their pensions and living conditions.
راهپیمایی با شکوه فولاد و معدن در استان اصفهان. مرحبا بر شما ای شیر مردان فولادی و شیر زنان فولادی. اینها خواستار اصلاح همسنسازی و خواستار حقوق قانونی خود هستند. اینها بیشتری بیمه را پرداخت کردند که حالا در آسایش باشند، ولی حالا در کف خیابان هستند. اینها زیاده خواهی نیستند. اینها فقط حقوق قانونی خود را میخواهند. مرحبا بر شما، مرحبا بر شما که از حقوق قانونی خود دفاع میکنید.
On the same day, Shush also saw the presence of retirees who, in the scorching heat, considered the streets the only place to achieve their rights.
از خوزستان تا گیلان رنگ بر این مدیران، از خوزستان تا گیلان رنگ بر این مدیران. رنگ ما صدا و سیمای ما.
Avaz also witnessed a protest rally by retirees who chanted slogans against the regime's corruption under the cover of religion. Kermanshah saw gatherings of retired educators and social security retirees chanting for solidarity and unity among people as they raised their voices in protest against the spread of poverty and injustice. Similar protest rallies took place by retirees in the cities of Marivan, Bijar, Tehran, Zanjan, Khorramabad, Hamadan, and Sanandaj.
سفره ما خالیه. بعد وحید کافیه سفره ما خالیه. بعد وحید کافیه سفره ما خالیه. بعد وحید کافیه سفره ما خالیه. بازش استعداد بزن حق تو فریاد بزن. بازش استعداد بزن حق تو فریاد بزن. بازش بیدار است از ظلم و زور بیزار است. بازش بیدار است از ظلم و زور بیزار است. ننگ ما صدا و سیمای ما. ننگ ما صدا و سیمای ما. بازنشسته داد بزن حق تو فریاد بزن. بازنشسته داد بزن حق تو فریاد بزن.
On Monday, September 15th, contract employees of the Pars Oil and Gas Company in Asaluye gathered to protest being deprived of benefits and the hardships of their jobs and livelihoods. On Sunday, September 14th, employees of the Iranian offshore oil company at the Forauzan platform on Karg Island also protested their job and living conditions. On Wednesday, September 17th, contract and third-party workers at the South Pars complex in Asaluye gathered to protest the non-implementation of a plan to regularize their employment status. On September 18th, workers of the Iran National Steel Industrial Group in Avaz, on the fifth day of their protests, stopped working and held a protest march in the streets surrounding the company.
امروز 26 شهریور و اعتصاب کارگران گروه ملی صنعتی فولاد در اعتراض به عدم پرداخت حقوق.
Applicants for teaching positions held a protest rally in front of the General Inspection Office of the regime to protest cronyism, discrimination, and the non-transparent results of the employment exam. While about 490,000 out of 500,000 participants were rejected, top candidates with high scores in each subject, up to 80%, failed. The past week also witnessed a protest rally by the defrauded customers of the state-backed carmaker Kusha Kodro. These are buyers who paid tens of billions of rials to register for cars, but 19 months after their last payment and 13 months after the contract deadline, they have yet to receive a single vehicle. This concludes this week's Iran Protests program. We hope we have been able to be the voice of the Iranian people's protests. Until next time.
Follow the People's Mujahideen Organization of Iran on YouTube, Facebook, X, and our website.